And now I think we're ready to go. Let me switch over. Hi, how are you? Let me catch up to the chat. Hello Echo, thank you for the forehead kisses. I really appreciate it. Where is Harvey? Uh, thank you for the forehead kisses. I really appreciate it. Thank you for early Snake Squad. I also appreciate it. Let's see. Alex, thank you for the early Snake Squad and using the cobalt emotes. Stare, thank you for the forehead kisses. Beetle, thank you for the forehead kisses and the early Snake Squad. I hope you're all having a good day today. And then also Echo, thank you for your resub. I really appreciate it. You've been here for I can't even think of an amount of time that's like close to 31 months. It sounds like we're talking about a baby now. Like, oh yeah, you know, my sub's 31 months. It just started chewing. Your pawpaws are sprouting. That's awesome, Stare. That's so cool. I hope to see pictures. I'm very excited for you. I know that it takes like a really long time to grow, right? But at least with them sprouting, it's like, you know, the, hey, you're doing the right thing. The tree likes what you're doing, you know? Keep at it. So that's really good to hear. Can I start this stream with a complaint? Maybe a relatable complaint. So I just changed the foam bits out of my headphones, right? Like the ear pads, because my ear pads were like tearing and being the worst. And then I looked up how to like change them, and it required like using a butter knife, and I was like, I don't want to do that, but I finally did it today. And Alex helped me put them back on. And it's great, but like I have to break in my headphones all over again. Like, I feel how, like, how to say, rigid my ear pads are on my ears now, and it kind of hurts. So, hopefully some of you can relate to that. We'll see how it goes today. Maybe I'll have to take off my headphones at some point. Also, hi, Sergitas. Welcome in. Thank you for the forehead kisses and the early Snake Squad. 4 of your pawpaws have little stems, and you transferred 2 of them over from the rooting to dirt today. That's awesome. I wish for further growth from those guys. Butter knife requires adult supervision. No, but really, they want me like stabbing it in, because it's like the ear pads have like little hooks, so you've got to like stab the knife in to like unhook the hook, and yeah, it's a little stressful, to be honest. Let's see, what are other fun anecdotes I can talk about? You lost one of the ear pads from your favorite headphones, and you just wore it with the hard plastic crushing your face for several months. There, I get it. They're your favorite headphones, but Stare, your face. Please think about your face. Hopefully you have new ear pads for them now, though. Hopefully that's the vibe. Let's see. So I went to the dentist today. Not for any sort of dental procedure, so don't worry. No dental trauma incoming. It was annoying though. It was annoying because I went to get my night guard, and I wanted to get a spare, because I originally went 2 weeks ago because I like just straight up broke my retainer. So I had to get a new one. And so I wanted to get a new one, but I also wanted to get the night guard just in case, like, you know, the night guard didn't vibe with me, you know? And it was a little annoying because I went, okay, I haven't had like braces since like maybe 2021, 2022, right? And while I was in Seattle, because I got them off in Seattle, I wore my retainers all the time. Until they were like, okay, buddy, you're good. You just have to wear them at night. So tell me why I go in and the assistant is like, okay, yeah, so you wear this all the time. And I'm like, no, I don't. And like, you know, I'm trying to be very, very polite about it, but I'm also in my head like, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't. No, I don't. I don't have to. I did my duty there. I did my jail time. I did my jail time of wearing them all the time. I just need to wear them at night now. And like, you know, she kept giving me like this, like, doubt. And so now I'm doubting myself, but I'm like, no, no, no. I've been told I don't need to wear them all the time anymore. That's why I only wear them at night. Because if there's one thing that I super pay attention to, it is the fact that I spent thousands of dollars on my teeth. So when they tell me to do something, I very much do it. So I was a little stressed about that. I was a little annoyed about that. And then they gave me a night guard, which feels uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable, but whatever, I'm gonna have to learn to live with it. And it's really hard for me to take it out of my mouth too. It's so hard for me to take it out of my mouth. And she's like, okay, you just have to pull it. And I'm like, I'm pulling. It's not working. Oh, it was so annoying. But anyway, so I got my night guard. That's cool. I remember feeling that when we found pit crews with braces available. Yes, I do. I didn't wear my retainers and I fucked up. It's like, so my thing is, if my dentist here hasn't noticed any problem for 2 years, and I have only been wearing them at night for 2 years, I don't know. Maybe I know what I'm talking about. It kind of made me a little mad. I was a little pissed about it. But I will get over it. Let's see. I had braces when I was a teenager, but other than that, my teeth are kind of invincible. Can I have your teeth stare? Is that a weird thing to say? Can I have your teeth? I didn't even wear at night. I'm sure you're doing goody. Thank you. Hi, Ash. Thank you for loving the hat. Beetle made it for me. I really gotta figure out how to, I gotta figure out how to add quotes, because sometimes there are quotes that just need to be added, and I feel like that's one of them. When you're done with them, okay. It might be too late, but thank you. I will keep that in mind. Let's see. Oh yeah. That was the dentist. Hey Echo, if you're still here, I just put your Tomodachi in a cat suit and she hated it. She didn't like it. So, are you lying to is your Tomodachi lying? I thought you liked cats. Are you a liar? Echo hates cats confirmed. Exactly. Tell the world, everyone. Echo hates cats. Hi, Echo. I was talking about how I gave your Tomodachi a tabby cat outfit, and she didn't like it. So, you know, you just hate cats, obviously. Yes, it does mean we can legally steal their cats. Alex, get the car. We're going to get Aminette Neebs. She didn't want to be the cat. She wants to have the cat. Yes, cat redistribution. Exactly. What do you mean you already left? I'm not in the car. Oh, Echo. Hi. So anyway, I'll probably put your me... Well, I'll keep the me in the cat suit. It's fine. Oh no, who is this in the car with me? He said, I can have Eves, but she has time to take Aminette and run. Which is funny because, like, I feel like Alex can take all the time in the world to get Eves, you know? Like, you'll just be like, oh yeah, you're coming for him? All right, I'll leave him here. Don't worry. Whew. Actually, if you're driving, yes, go ahead. It would be funny. I think it would be funny. And then Alex would have to deal with, you know, a cat in a car, which he hasn't had to do in a while. But yeah. That's the vibe. Eebs will scream the whole time, and I'll laugh when you return him. Like, scream. Cobalt used to just cry. He'll get tired eventually. Oh, Alex. You cannot win a battle of, what is it? A battle of attrition? You can't win against a cat. They will outlast you. They'll do it for the sport. Aminette is a good car passenger. Oh, cute. Hours, he yells. Jeez. Well, my cats move cross-country with me, and I can attest, they meowed for 14 hours. Jeez. Like, I get it. I get it. Cars are scary. Moving is scary. Not being where they want to be is scary. So yeah, they're gonna yell about it the whole time. Like, towards the end, it wasn't every second or anything, but they never stopped. Yeah, it would be like sporadic, where they'd be like, hey! And you'd be like, hey. And then they'd be like, hey! I get it. Poor guys. Poor friends. Excuse me, hard. I have no idea how to pivot this to another topic. No, I do know. Y'all, I bought a monthly membership for my local cat cafe. I get to go 4 times a month now. So now I have cat dates for myself, where I go to the cat cafe. I started last week. And it was so nice. Yeah. I mean, technically, I could go maybe a full week for a month. And then a full week for the next month. But it's like 4 visits a month. So it's like, you know, once a week. Speaking of screaming for 14 hours. I mean, I could probably make a way to pivot that too. But no. Cats. Yeah. It's so good. I went last week. And the cats were so cute. I put the cat cafe pictures in the Discord, which I guess I think you all are in the Discord, but just in case, Discord. Anyway, they were so cute, and they got 2 new cats over the last week, and they're apparently really cute. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go on Friday this week though, because there's like a gluten-free market on Saturday, and they have the donut place that I'm mourning since last month because they closed their main place, but like they'll be there in like a vendor capacity. So yeah, I'm super hype about it. But yeah, cats, they're so cute and so perfect. And I think apparently I was like the first monthly membership, because they just opened it last week. And she was like, yeah, you're our first monthly membership. And I was like, yo, let's go. But then I think like on the phone, like a person was calling and they were like, hey, so like, I want to buy monthly memberships for 4 people. Is that chill? So like, you know, they're getting their money. So that's good. That's the most important thing. Cuz the last thing I need is for this cat cafe to close. I don't know what I'll do. Also news, looks like my repeatedly canceled arm surgery is finally happening tomorrow. Yo, let's go! Can we have what's the word I want? Can we have some celebration gifts in the chat for our lovely friend Stare? I'm really hoping that your surgery goes well, and I'm hoping that, like, it's today. And your arm surgery is tomorrow. Like, today is today, and your arm surgery is tomorrow. It feels really close to cancel that shit. So maybe you're in the clear. But just in case, everyone, pray to your local sky tonight that Stare gets their arm surgery tomorrow. So yeah, I hope it goes well. Is this the one with the long aftercare? I hope it's not too bad. I hope that, you know, it's not the worst. Sky Daddy won't let me down. Exactly, exactly. It's like 6 weeks. Oof, oof. But it's just like that one arm, right? Maybe you just like have to have it in a cast or can't use it. Yeah, it could be worse. That's not terrible. But just one? You have yeah, you do have another arm, it's true. But like it depends on the arm, right? Because like some arms I use for some things and some arms I don't use for some things. And I say this like I have more than 2 arms, but I only have 2, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope it's not too bad. I hope that you'll be a-okay. It's so funny that Sky Daddy is spreading. Is it spreading from your stream or is it spreading from even beyond that? Because I don't know where Sky Daddy originated. This is my first recollection hearing of Sky Daddy. Your sister. So it is spreading from your stream adjacent, because your sister is adjacent to you, literally sometimes. Did you know dominant-handed birds work faster than ambidextrous ones? Do you mean dominant foot? Do birds' wings count as their hands? I may be learning way too many things at once. Or talent, I guess. Okay. Yeah, like their feet. Okay. My brain was like, I can't process this. Okay. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. That makes sense. I mean, well, actually, I don't know if I work faster than an ambidextrous person. I mean, I already have, you know, every single problem with my hands in general, so who knows? Let's see. What else can I talk about? I talked about the cat cafe. I talked about my dentist appointment. So I'm in the stage after like my diagnosis earlier this month, my neurodivergent diagnosis, where I'm just like thinking about all of the things that has happened to me and going, oh wow, I can attribute this to that now. And one of the things that I only put together as I was watching a YouTuber talk about it, I was like, oh my god, this is why I get uncomfortable in the airport. This is why I hate the airport. It's so fucking bright. So I bought sunglasses, but I bought like prescription sunglasses. And They're purple. So I'm kind of excited for those. Yes, the airport sucks. And I feel like the airport sucks for most people, right? It sucks. Like in general, it sucks. Some airports, I found that an airport, ooh, is it the Seattle airport? The Seattle airport and the New York airport, I think. They have outside areas like dog relief stations, like pet relief stations, but also just regular ass people can go outside. Do you know how amazing that was for me when I found that out? When I had to stay in the airport for a long time and I was like, oh my God, I could just go outside. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so I don't like how loud the airport is. I don't like how bright it is. And last time I went to the airport, because I went to Seattle, I wore my headphones and I was like, I should be good, right? I was the most uncomfortable in the airport and I didn't know why until I was like, oh my God, I can wear sunglasses. So ask me again in a couple of months how that goes. My mom and sister are trying to convince me that there are ways to feel good on the plane, like just sleep through the whole thing. Who can do that? Like Alex can do that, but I can't do that. I can't sleep through a plane. It's so uncomfy. And I'm glad Sol was there. She said, no, Beetle feels awful the night before. Like, yes, please tell them it's an anxiety. You're excited for Sunglass Sesu? Thank you. Thank you. I'm really excited for it too. I sleep on the plane. Hey, Stare, what's it like being God's favorite? I'm so anxious on a plane. And I watch movies because I can't do anything else. And I very, very religiously like look at the like on the airplane where it'll show you like how long the flight is and like where your plane is, like the little map. I look at that religiously. Because I'm like, how long do I have to stay on this? And like I have my shit, you know? Like I have my DS or my Steam Deck or my Switch, like pick one, but I'm stressed. You're also 4'10". Well, yeah, it's not like, for me, it's not a height problem. Like, I'm a little uncomfy, but like, I'm just mostly uncomfy because I'm trapped in a steel moving vehicle in the air, you know? I don't do well with flying. You less sleep and more pass out for self-preservation. Yeah. You can sleep on a plane. You have strong teeth. What a completely unhinged but completely accurate thing to say. So like, I think I'm actually sized correctly for air travel. Yes, like Stare, you absolutely are. I feel like because airplanes keep getting smaller and smaller, they're just like, okay, Stare, this is perfect for you. You're good. But let me tell you about all the ways God hates me. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Well, maybe they were just like, okay, Stare, we've done too much to you. So here, take this can sleep on a plane gene as a, you know, thanks. Like, sorry, thank you. Hi, Biome. It's not my birthday yet. My birthday's actually in July. This is from our affiliate anniversary last week, cause we're 3 years affiliated. I just kept it on because it's cute. We can trade teeth, but we also have to trade kidneys. Well, I get 2 of them, right? You can have one. That's fine. This is not legally binding. Do not come at me. Happy birthday to your affiliation. Thank you. Has it? Yeah, you know, Genuinely, I was about to say, has it really been 36 months? Because I completely forgot about, you know, everything math related, everything saying, hey buddy, 12 months is in a year, so 12 times 3 is... It just... It slipped past immediately. Gosh, that's so funny. Why do I have a notification? Here it is. Okay. Math gang, exactly. Math gang. Yeah. Oh, one more thing in terms of sunglasses, Sesu. I learned that there are ear plugs. They're not like headphones, but they go in your ear. So I guess earphones that aren't for music, but are for like kind of dulling the sounds around you. And I bought one of those, so I'm really excited about it. I had to do a lot of research because there's like there seems to be two big types of noise reducing headphones. There's the loop earplugs, and there's the Flare. They're from Flare Audio, but their product name is called Flare Calmer. And they use different ways to kind of reduce the sound, but not like get rid of it. So kind of like if you think of like music earplugs that you might wear to a concert, that you should wear to a concert if you're our age, so you don't get tinnitus. My headphones have a digital noise reduction and it feels kind of freaky. Yeah, so okay, my problem is I'm okay with noise canceling headphones, but they're very bulky, right? And sometimes I forget about them and it kind of sucks, right? I forgot about them at the gym once and it was the worst gym experience in a while. And I need something that works, you know, because sometimes I don't always want to listen to music. Sometimes I can't always listen to music, but I still need help. So I picked up the Flare Calmer, and they should eventually get to me. They got shipped at some point. They should eventually get to me. I'll let you know how those go too. And in case you're curious, I picked those over the loop ones because I think the loop ones are more popular. But anecdotally, what I've read is that people are like, but I can still hear myself chew. And I don't need to hear that, you know? I don't need to hear myself chew. If I hear myself chew, I might just beat myself up, you know? So so that's the vibe. So now you know. Chew ASMR stream. Listen, if you've ever wanted me to pick fight in Fight or Flight, do that. I'll fight. You will not be attending. Hearing myself chewing is death. Yes, you all get it. It's the worst. Like sometimes I'm just sitting there minding my own business, maybe having a snack, and I'm like, I can hear myself chew. And then I just kind of have to stop for a minute. And like, it's kind of like when you think about like, oh, how am I breathing? You know, it's that. And I'm like, I can hear myself chewing. And it's like, okay, shut up, Sesu, and go think about something else for a minute. We'll get through this together. You're blinking now. Hey, Beatles, stop it. In the most nice, loving way I can, stop it. Oh, man. Don't think about... Can you stop? In the most unloving way I can. Can you stop? No, I'm kidding. It's still very loving. When I was a kid, I would notice my breathing when I was trying to fall asleep and then be in like white knuckle terror that I would fall asleep and die. Hey, Stare. Yeah, I felt that. Yeah, I would feel that a couple of times before sleeping, and I'm like, oh no, am I gonna die? Oh man, I'm sorry for Kid Stare, but also as we're all looking back on our traumas, it's a little funny. Oh man. Um, I just realized that I haven't changed our Neko Atsume picture, but like I don't I don't think we can beat this. I think this just has to be our Neko Atsume picture forever, you know? So I hope you're okay with seeing our boy's asshole every stream for the rest of your life. um, the funny thing is my sister had the same thing, so it might be genetic or something. Maybe. Free asshole. Yeah, yes, indeed, you freak. Free asshole. God, that reminds me, on Echo stream, how her cats, specifically Amanette, just love to walk in front of the camera and love to walk in front of the camera, like, with their tail up, and it's like, Amanette, no, don't, you can't show that for free, girly. There's definitely a trope about this. All I need to do is watch 3-minute ads for free, asshole. That's so cute of her. God, okay. So I was on Reddit, right? And I don't remember when this was, but I was looking through, I have this sub like grouping, like this grouping of subreddits that I have personally that I call Positive Dance Time, of course, named after Vocaloid. And it's just where I put all the positive like subreddits that I like to go to. You know, when I've just read a little too much of Am I the Asshole and I'm like, okay, I need to detox. So the other day I was there and I was looking at cats because it's mostly cat related. And there was a cat picture and this person like like censored their cat's asshole with an emote. And most normal people like us thought it was the funniest fucking thing. Yeah. And then there were a few strange weirdos in the comments that were like, why are you sexualizing your cat? It was extremely strange, but it was so funny. What was the emote like? I think it was like the red like bang like boom emote, you know, where it's like kind of the red starish looking guy. I think it was that one. Or it may actually no. One may have been that and one may have been like a heart emote over it. Which is so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes people on the internet be real weird, Beetle. Sometimes they be real weird. But yeah. I think either of those could have worked too. They should have. Exactly. Yeah. And it was funny because I thought about this as I was putting the pictures in Discord. Because I was like, man, that's just an asshole right there in one of the pictures I took. Because the two cats were just like, they were cuddled up. And I couldn't really get in further to get a picture of them. And I was like, should I put an emote over this? And then I thought about that. I thought it was funny, but then I was like, no, this is just gonna bring more questions than answers, so I won't do anything. It's okay. I remember seeing someone on the internet censor their armpits, and someone in the comments is like, "Oh, why did you censor them?" Because there are winners on the internet. Yeah, me, uncensored. Oh, people are so funny. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. You guys continue chatting. Chat to your elbow partner. I'm just getting lotion like right over here. My tracking may stop, but you can still hear me, I promise. My hands are so dry right now. So I have to put lotion on them. Armpit partner. I see that this Wednesday stream, we're all a little weird, huh? A little freaky, huh? Good for us. Only if uncensored. Okay. Oh, my hands already look better. Wow. My hands get so dry here, guys. It's unreal. It's like, sometimes they get so dry that they like bleed. It's the worst. A troll regarding censoring. If you're going to film naked for some reason, write a swear word on your thigh. So when the censor the swear word, it'll look like you have a huge donger. You know? You know, this is pro tips from Stare. If you want a huge dong, you only have to do this one tip. Oh my god, you know, I talk to my friend a lot, my mutual sarcasmic, and I go, yeah, you know, I'm a nice person, and, you know, I am a nice person, and I go, yeah, like, my streams are really cozy, and, you know, he'll be like, when he shouts me out in his chat, he'll be like, yeah, Sesu's really cozy, and Sesu's really nice, and then we'll put on, like, a clip that just has me just like going like fuck, or saying like the most out of context thing, like you know, if you want a huge donger, just do this one tip. I think like he's older than me, but I think like his streams are like family friendly, and I'm always like stressed when a clip comes up for me. Because I'm like, I'm either cursing or talking about something weird, or like, we're playing indie games, but it's a very obscure indie game. But anyway, I just think that's funny. The end. Plastic surgeons hate me. Let's see. What else have I been doing since last Wednesday? The clip is just us talking about Cloud Meadow. Wait, I don't remember talking about Cloud Meadow. Our cozy donger streamer. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I laughed so hard. Now I'm tired. Okay. I'll bring up a completely new topic of things that happened this weekend. I went to a baseball game. Honestly, it was just okay. I had fun with Alex. Alex had a lot of good food. I had some good food. I had Dipping Dots. The baseball game was absolutely nothing to write home about. We got our asses kicked. I think they had like triple our score or something. We don't talk about it. Anyway, I went to the Container Store this weekend, and they had a sale and I didn't know. And it was awesome. It was like 11 to 3 when we left. Yeah, hold on. What was the final score? Did anyone buy you peanuts and or Cracker Jacks? I didn't get any of that. I did get kettle corn. I guess that's the closest thing to Cracker Jacks, right? But I didn't get any peanuts. No one bought me peanuts. Some person did get hit with someone's beer. Like, someone got real pissed and threw their beer in our row, and someone got, like, splashed with beer. So that kind of sucked. But no peanuts, no Cracker Jacks. Oh my god. Hey, Alex, would you believe it got worse the day after? So, when we left, it was 11-3. It ended 13-9. That's pretty good. That's not bad. The next day, 21-0. What happened? 21. What happened? They're not doing so good this season. Yeah, ruh-roh indeed. They're not doing too well. So, you know, maybe don't worry about going to the... What are baseball finals? The league? I don't know. The playoffs, yeah. Currently, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. They've lost 35 games. Oh, maybe next year, guys. Maybe next year. Oh. That hurt me to look at. Ow. So anyway, the baseball game was nothing to write home about. But I went to the Container Store on Sunday, and they were having a sale. And to put it into perspective, one of the pieces that I bought regularly is $189, and I got it for $99. Can we talk about that? Everything I bought that day, like, was worth regular price to one thing I bought. It was amazing. I haven't done anything with them yet. I had these grand plans of, like, organizing my entire room and putting stuff away so that way I could have, like, a space where I could dream about putting a little floor couch there. Because, you know, all I want to do in my room is lay down, and I can't do that right now. But alas, I had energy on Monday, and I did so much on Monday. I cleaned my bathroom, I did laundry, I did the dishes, I folded all of the clothes, and I did a lot of shit. I haven't been able to do anything since. Like, I took a nap yesterday. I slept like for 2 hours after I woke up today. And I used up all my energy on Monday, but I needed to do it, so it worked out. But goddamn, you know. Thank you for the head pat. I appreciate it. Excuse me. So yeah, it's been rough since then, but what I have been doing over the past week is I've been getting ready for Fantasy Life I, the slow life RPG that is coming out incredibly soon. It's coming out early access this Sunday, 8 a.m. Pacific. I'm gonna be playing it early access. I really want to finish the original game's main story first. So that's what I've been doing this week. And I'm almost done. I've got one more chapter and then I'll be done with it. Done with the main story at least. I won't be done with the game. And every day they put out more content for it. And I'm really excited. They put out this mini series of like, they called it Fantasy Life House. It was 100% like Full House inspired. And I mean, I don't know. A lot of people like Western were like, why did they do this? This sucks. And then a lot of other people were like, no, this is just the way Japanese ads go. Like, they love this shit. So, it's almost here. 3 days. It's almost here. I'm super psyched, and it's all you're gonna hear about. But on the topic of games coming soon, and me needing to finish the previous game before I get to this new game, notice how this is not a one-time thing. I have to finish Deltarune, and specifically, I have to finish the Genocide Spamton fight in Deltarune, so that way I'm ready for chapters 3 and 4. But then, I have to figure out how... Okay, so bear with me here. Follow my train of logic. Deltarune, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, they came out on Steam, sure, but they also came out just straight up as a downloadable, right? So like not through Steam, just straight up a downloadable. I don't know if chapters 3 and 4 are going to be the same. And I don't really know how to make sure that my save file persists. Because I don't want to redo it, you know? And I don't know who to ask. Like, Toby Fox, how's this working? Me messaging Toby Fox. Hey, I don't want to restart my file. I did a lot of hours in this to get these items. Yeah, I probably have to go on Reddit, but I don't know. I haven't really been in the Deltarune subreddit for, I guess, reasons of I don't want to be in the Deltarune subreddit. But yeah, I wonder. Because I feel like the Deltarune subreddit is just as weird as the Silk Song subreddit right now, which, like, they're trying to overthrow a shit poster. So, like, that's how that's going. I don't know how to search for this. Save file? Save files, maybe? Do you guys think... How are you guys handling your save files? This is talking about organizing save files. I don't really care about this. Steam? Cross save? Yeah. Hold on. How to get save files for Steam version from old computer. This is from 3 years ago. But save files, put in data, Google Drive, download it. Okay, but no, this is for from Steam to Steam. Yeah, probably cross save. Save file transfer, maybe? Yes, this is it. There's a FAQ on the Deltarune site. Hold on. This might save our lives. Sorry, I'm looking through the FAQ. Nope, that actually didn't help me. Also, you have to beta read a piece that you fear will need significant oversight. Oh no. Oh no. Is the person that needs the beta reading like, you know, savvy with how you work and it's just like, hey, just fuck me up, bro? You might have to wait till we didn't specify, so I really think you can transfer the files. Maybe you should try beating them on the Steam demo just in case. If you download the Steam demo, it'll automatically get your save files from the website. Oh, okay. I'll try this out later. But yeah, it looks like if you download the Steam demo will pick up your save files. I'll test that out next week because I still gotta beat Spamton. I have that version of the PC where like it still has the glitch on Spamton, and I need that to win. So I'll do that. And then I'll transfer and I'll let you guys know. The person seems pretty open to advice, but they also have admitted to pretty much inventing their own syntax due to not understanding how their regular syntax works. Oop. That might be confusing. Yeah, the cheese. Yeah. Where I think you just hold it and it gets big. I don't really know. I tried doing it once and then I died and I was like, okay, well, clearly I don't remember this fight at all and I'm gonna need some time. But yeah. Oh, my eye. Okay. But yeah, I think that's the only way I could beat Spamton. I beat Jevil like the normal way, but Spamton, you know what? I beat Jevil both ways and Spamton once. I think I'm allowed to cheat a little. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, we have ads starting in 2 minutes, so let's do our ad break. I hope you have a good ad breaky. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break or stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all of those things. I am going to shove as much of this water as I can down my gullet because I still have to drink another full bottle later. And I haven't been doing any of that. So have a good break. I'll see you in 3 minutes and then we'll get into Lil Guardsman where we will start the night shift. You know, guarding the town at night. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. My ads, I'll just let them start organically, so you get a little bit of a longer break. Go ham. Go poop or something, you know? Give me a second. Okay. I hit my toe on my weights, and it kind of hurt. It hurt a lot, actually. I'm okay though. Okay, thank you. That shit hurted. Alright, so let's switch over. You should be able to see. I'm just getting on my little guys ring splints, and I'm ready. Thank you for tossing snacks at me. And welcome. Welcome back. Something strange. Something strange. Why is this so big? Thank you. Bear with me for a sec. There we go. What's annoying is... I'm gonna have to figure that out later. I like to record my Tomodachi stuff for my friends, and I think the game capture was really, really big because of that. But I could just make another game capture for it, it's fine. Which reminds me, I fucked up twice trying to help my friend propose to a friend in game, the Tomodachi game. And eventually I'll get it right. Third time's the charm, right? And then also in Tomodachi, like, my guys came to me today and they were like, we were thinking of having a baby. And I'm like, alright, turn the baby setting off. I'll let my friend have a baby with his fictional love, but not I. You think you've earned an evening nap? I think so too. You should do it. Meanwhile, we'll be here. So have a good nappy. Take care of yourself. I will be doing the night shift. Guard in the shed at night. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm sorry.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Oh my god, guys, hold on. I plugged my DS, like my 3DS stuff in. I forgot to plug in the fucking 3DS. Okay, now I'm ready to rumble. To whom it may concern, your choice of champion for the Princess Rescue mission was found acceptable. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from the mage yet. Just a lot of squeaks and chirps from his tower. I didn't want... That wasn't my choice. My choice, unfortunately, died in the lightning round. But, alas. Regardless, please find enclosed a one-time bonus for your proficiency in character evaluation. Ta for now. P.S. My regrets on your nighttime work inconvenience. Councilwoman Ash. You received a 3 true spray slot upgrade. Let's go. The fact that they gave that to me feels like I'm gonna have to use it more. There is no writ for the night shift. However, there is a book labeled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. Oh god, there's a whole ass manual. Okay. So we got doppelgangers slash shapeshifters. They're susceptible to physical damage, so I probably gotta hit them. Does your loved one seem more addled than usual? Maybe they've been replaced by a doppelganger. These monstrous creatures have the ability to superficially assume the appearance of anyone. When dealing with a suspected shapeshifter, show them an item they should recognize. When possible, show them their child. Show them Jimmy. Note, chemical compounds such as a patented tooth spray have no effect on what are essentially gelatinous blobs. Alright. Forest entities. Eh? Eh? Weaknesses, fire, woodcutter axes, poorly administered town hall meetings. The story of the first transformation from mundane tree to sentient mobile being is lost to history. These creatures are extremely dangerous, but generally motivated by threats to their territory. The bark of forest entity is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Okay. Goblins, susceptible to physical injury. And the great expansion of the sprawl was overtaken by King Oswin I and then his son, King Oswin II. Goblins participated as laborers and artisans in the city's construction. Various crimes and misfortunes have been widely attributed to this group, leading to their decreased presence in public life. Whether or not they have an actual predisposition for crime and mayhem is hotly debated by the High Council and non-human rights groups. Herring. Beware the red herring, its siren's call has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path and find enemies where none exist. Use your judgment, don't believe everything you see or hear. The temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant and you will come out on top. Hi Ronnie, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Werewolves. Academics are split on whether this affliction is magical or medical. The cursed or afflicted person suffers an attack or bite and come the first full moon, transforms into a half-man, half-beast killing machine. I think I have silver somewhere. Okay. In most cases, the individual remains blissfully unaware of the transformation, but in some cases, they know and desperately seek asylum to save their loved ones from their dark passenger. Mole people. Why Harvey no talk? You didn't give him a talk, right? I'm double checking that he will talk. Oh, last time it wasn't working.
POG
That's why.
Online Poggers.
Last time it wasn't working. Did you hear him today? Just now? Yes? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll put it back. So, here's what happens. Sometimes my OBS doesn't work. And I say sometimes because it happened once for me and it happened once for Alex. And when it happened, just like nothing worked for some reason. And you couldn't like close OBS and it was very strange. Yeah, and for some reason, I think that day Harvey wasn't working, but he looks like he's good. So let's put him back. Thank you for confirming, by the way. Okay. I gotta focus on this so I remember. Harvey. Harvey. I think this is what the problem was. Because, like, you used it. It's set up correctly, but it's just not working. And I just don't have time to troubleshoot it right now. Or last time. I'm doing a quick double check though. So please bear with me. If I check my commands. And I check Harvey. Actually, how did I have this set up last time? It's not through Mix It Up, I don't think. I think it's just through BTS Pog. And BTS Pog is set up. Well, it's always something, isn't it? It's always something. Maybe you're just not connected to Twitch. Let's check that real quick. So let's disconnect. It actually won't let me disconnect at all. Why have a disconnect button if I can't use it? Maybe that's the problem. Anyway, as you can see, I don't have time for this right now. So I will, again, default that back that way, and I don't know. Maybe there was a VTS Pog update. Sorry about that. Anyway. I guess you need light. Sure. And I've already forgotten about the rest. Okay. Doppelgangers are susceptible to physical damage. Show them an item they recognize. Forest entities. They have writings that can be deciphered. Goblins, their special weaknesses. They're susceptible to physical injury. Herrings. Careful consideration is a weakness. I don't really understand that. Maybe I'll understand it as I go through. Werewolves, their weakness is silver and the rising sun. Mole people, the sun. Necromancer, their egos. They should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Okay. Vampires can change into a bat. They're weak to sunlight, garlic, wooden stakes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, neither have I. I'm trying my best. I don't... Okay, I think I can keep looking at it. Like, they have a book right next to me, so I believe I can keep looking at it. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's put one on you. Let's put one on the bullwhip. I feel like I'll need it. Let's put... do I need one on the X-ray? I don't know. Will the X-ray show a blob if it's a shapeshifter? Have you played this game since I last saw? Is there an update on which lover your princess gets? No, no update. The princess has actually been, kidnapped. The princess has just disappeared. We assume kidnapped, but we don't know. So the princess has disappeared. So we're like, okay, buddy, we'll help you. So they did like a, all right, who's gonna save the princess? Here's your 3 eligible champions. And I picked a guy that was really good. And then the lightning round happened, and I had to choose someone to go into the lightning round. So I was like, oh, my buddy's got it. It's fine. The lightning round was literal lightning. So he got turned into a pile of ash. So my second runner-up, yeah, it's really funny actually. So my second runner-up is out there. He's doing something, I guess. Okay, I think I'm ready. Probably.
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Oh yeah, I'm new.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know? Just gotta keep on trucking through.
Oh my god, you're 12.
I hear you, working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
Okay, I think vampires are chill. They're usually evil, but best not to judge a book by its cover. Okay. So let's talk about why you're here. Why you here, buddy?
What did you say your name was, sir?
Heinrich.
Why are you mad about it?
And last name?
Von Pyre.
Von Pyre?
Like a vampire?
Von Pyre.
Title?
Count.
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
I'm not gonna tease him about it. I trust. I trust he knows
That's
his
a fun
name.
name to have.
It is? It is.
Yeah.
Thank you, little girl. I happen to come from a long line of Von Pyres.
That's good.
I have no doubt in my mind.
So, like, I know this dude is a vampire, but, like... Hey, Ash, what's your take?
Hello, you've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash.
Oh my god.
To city business after hours. Late night intern Travis speaking. What can I help you with?
Hello, late night intern Travis.
Well, Trav, I got a guy here, suspicious looking lout, aiming to make his way into town.
Suspicious looking? How so?
Well, he's tall, wears a cloak, pale skin, fang teeth, a real Dracula type if you ask me.
Yeah, an intern.
My, he doesn't sound desirable at all.
Desirable.
Deny him entry, but unfortunately, it's not up to me. I'll write this down, and Councilwoman Ash will get back to you at her earliest convenience, likely after 10 a.m.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I might let this guy in. I'm just trying to think about what might help. I don't know. You seem pretty... Hey, buddy. Let's talk a little more.
Are you,
Running late? Yes, I am. So if you wouldn't mind inviting me in, there is an urgent matter I must attend to.
Did you say invite you in?
Okay. I'm not vibing with the racism. What I am not vibing with is... Bro is just not straight up telling me he's a vampire.
Yes, it was an arrangement I had with the guard who normally works this location. An arrangement that, if broken, would be a real pain in the neck, so to speak.
Doubt.
Okay, but why do I need to invite you?
Why do I need to invite you? If you tell me you're a vampire, buddy, I'll let you in. I'll be like, oh, okay. I trust him. But you're not telling me, and it's really weird.
It's just a nice thing that people do for people. Wouldn't you like to be invited into places?
I guess I would.
See? It's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
No, it's not. Bro, I can't let you in. I don't know what you're doing, and I can't let you in about it. That's a good touch. Oh, his picture doesn't show up.
Let you in. You're clearly a vampire. You're here to suck the blood of the innocent and create evil minions.
Okay. Girly.
Hey, there is no need for that.
There is no need for that, girly.
Yes, I am a vampire, but I am not defined by it.
Hey, good for you, bro.
I'm a member of this society, and I am running late for my job at my clinic. I am a chiropractor.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
I've never heard of a late-night chiropractic clinic before.
Yo, no, child, you don't understand because you're not an adult. That's fantastic.
It is for other vampires. There are more of us than you think. And I do not appreciate you discriminating against us with your
I love you,
hurtful and
vampire. I'm
dated
sorry, they're all
vampire
racist.
stereotypes.
Right.
I'm sorry, I never knew. This is my first night shift.
This is my first night shift, and I'm 12.
I mean, sure, when the odd normie comes in, we crack their back and then maybe bite their neck a couple of times, but it's all in good fun.
Is it, vampire?
Now, would you kindly reconsider your choice and invite me in already?
No.
You know, I still don't get a good
No.
feeling about this. It's gonna be
I don't get a
hard
good
pass
feeling
to
about
bring you
this.
Oh, the nerve of some people. You'll
Yeah.
regret this.
I don't know about the biting people part, bro.
in. Whatever, vampire.
Girly, you don't gotta be racist. You denied him and saved countless innocents from being turned into vampire minions. Yes, he was a prominent member of the healthcare community, but he was still occasionally biting normies. I hate that we got such a bad score about it, though. We gotta do better on the rest.
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
Have I seen you before?
I feel like I've seen you before. Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Yes!
Sprinkles, that vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster I am today.
Oh, you're a werewolf. Okay. Yeah, you can go to jail. No worries. I trust you.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
Yeah, we did a good thing.
Get the help you need.
I'm pretty sure bro is a vampire. You observed and understood this man's affliction. Lycanism. You made the right decision and quickly. Yeah! Good for us!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrard.
I know.
I know who you are. I was working the gate when you arrived. I let you in.
You're a little
And
weird
still
though.
You mistake me for a god? Well, who can blame you?
Weird he calls himself a moral. He's a little full of himself.
If you have anything to declare, please say no and just go about your business.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there?
We kind of trailed off there.
You said,
I declare that I am.
and then...
Then what?
God, I hate him.
Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
Alright. I'm 12, but we've come this far.
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
A single what? Sad.
I just feel sorry for you, man.
He's been doing milkmaids, yeah?
Me, little one. I am a crown prince of the realm.
Aren't you supposed to be marrying the
Sad
princess?
one. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess
Yeah.
Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time. And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
No, you're not right. What?
What? What does that even mean?
It means everyone always thought the Sprawl was crazy for being aligned with such an uptight group of old bores.
Okay.
They really know how to show a guy a good time.
I just don't feel like you're you. I don't know
I
why.
meant the thing about the foxes stealing eggs.
Can't stop them, and I'm the fox.
Barf, 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 barf.
Yeah, I get that, Lil.
Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
We're just letting him in? We don't gotta do anything? That seems strange.
Good evening, my dear.
You must be... Okay.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Hmm. Okay. What do I have that I can show her?
Something is seriously weird here. Didn't I read somewhere about showing people something familiar?
Yes.
Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes. It is very nice. Thank you.
Well,
That was
I think I know everything I need to know.
Buns, Mrs. Abernathy. You don't recognize it?
Award. Winning
Ah!
buns.
Ah! Faker!
Don't you recognize it?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy at all, are you?
Faker! Did I die? Oh.
Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster!
What the fuck? You tried to show Mrs. Abernathy her own buns, revealing her to be a shape-shifting monster. Well done.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the
Hey,
little
bro.
girl who works the guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
Alright, cool. Good for you. Hmm. I think you're a necromancer. Hmm. I don't know. Let's get a little truth spray in ya.
When I was a little boy and my powers were beginning to form, I had a buddy named Petey. Petey was my best, nay, only friend.
Uh-huh.
When he flew full speed into the window and fell to the floor, my innate ability to rouse the dead awakened.
Uh-huh.
Have I spent most of my adult life trying to hide these forbidden gifts? Yes. Do they come in handy when certain foreign visitors practice their ballet and decapitate a few chambermaids? Also, yes.
Yeah, necromancers aren't allowed. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that, bro.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
Doubt.
As a guard of the kingdom, you don't tell me what does and does not concern me. I tell you what does and does not concern me.
Yeah. It's true.
Backbone. Interesting. Foolish, but interesting.
Alright. Let's talk to you once more. Just to see what else we can learn.
Kargan want to meet with you.
I'm feeling rather generous today, so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself, are concerned. As ceremonial killings have become more and more common, their numbers continue to dwindle. With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
Oh, he just straight up says it.
Necromancy is a dark art. Isn't that bringing dead people back to life?
Oh, child, it is so much more than that. With knowledge of life and death, the future and the past both fold atop one another, connecting us to all of time and giving us the ability to foretell not only what has been, but what is to come.
Sure. Well, you can't stay here. You gotta go.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic smaggle.
Hey.
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you. You are a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
Cool. Bro, I'm 12 and you're making fun of a minor. Go, you know, go get some help.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
Okay. You didn't let the creepy guy into the sprawl. That's gotta be worth at least a pat on the back. I love you, sassy kid. Yeah. Oh. Hey, bro.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yes. Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you.
Bro? No, I'm pretty sure they're not allowed. Yeah, but they're motivated by threats to their territory. And then they've got bark that I can decode.
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
No, okay. Alright, let's see what it says.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Huh.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain.
Hey, Goblin Twain!
To Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
That's right, get him!
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Yes. That's exactly what we're
Why
saying.
not?
But what do I do with this? Can you come in? I don't... Can you come in?
What business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
Okay.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
Not all are scary.
Alright, yeah, let's just talk you the rest of the time.
So if people coming through your woods is bugging all of your plant friends, Why didn't they all show up? Why just send you?
Plant friends got together and decided Scary Tree Monster should go. Scary Tree Monster was voted the scariest and strongest and can walk pretty well.
It can walk pretty well.
So he was
That's all
the
you
one
need, you
elected
know?
to stomp and thwomp.
Okay.
Seems like you have a pretty democratic way of figuring things out in the woods.
Yes, but we must still be wary of the tyranny of the majority.
I love him. Alright, you know, buddy? Get your ass in there. Good luck.
I believe in you, Scary Tree Monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
A little on the nose. You diverted the life path of a violent monster towards a life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. I'm so happy about that.
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob.
I too
We've
would
had
vote
all
for him.
kinds tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
What do we got here? She could be. Well, I'm trying to think. Should we do an X-ray or should we do a metal detector? Probably an X-ray, right? Since we can't see what's under the hood. That's the vibe I get. Yeah. Hey, what you wearing?
Whoa, what's with the neck candy? A little out of place for someone dressed so discreetly.
My necklace is none of your concern.
So you stole it.
I did not steal it.
Then it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair.
Should I return this? Guess I'll return it.
You know, I could keep this in order to get you to tell me more about yourself, but I won't.
I greatly appreciate that.
Greatly enough to tell me who you are?
No.
Aw, you're no fun. That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
Yeah, okay. Fuck. Ash isn't there. Should I call Malcolm? Malcolm's probably in his office.
A green gem on a silver chain? That sounds like the one the princess wears, which is exactly why I made so many cheap replicas. The people love to know what the princess is wearing and try to copy her style. You can tell it's fake because it burns the skin. Is her neck all red and rashy? Yeah, I'd let her in. She should seriously get that looked at.
Yeah, you were right about the princess. Alright, let's talk to her
Got a
once
real
more.
mysterious, don't ask me any questions vibe going on? What's up with that?
I simply have nothing to state or claim. I just wish to enter.
Okay, I'll trust
I
you.
understand your desire for secrecy. Trust me, I live with my single father.
I've been there.
Okay, let's let you in. Let's let you in. I've got a good feeling about you. I'm pretty sure you're the princess.
instinct tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but I gotta follow my gut on this one.
Yeah.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
Tacos? Oh,
What?
tacos.
Make my reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you want money, kid? Seems this mysterious lady was hiding a royal surprise. Well deduced, Guardsman. And there may be tacos in your future. We were paid 20 gold for this shift. That's not bad. We also did really good aside from the very first one. Like, we only fucked up the count. But otherwise, we got the werewolf, the shapeshifter. Okay, well, we got 3 for him, too. Tyronius. And the scary tree monster and the hooded figure. Twisted Sisters Tavern. Yeah, so many 4-star. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the head pats.
What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
No, I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
Okay, cool.
So, no tacos?
No tacos.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
You're just gonna, like, reveal yourself here?
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
I kinda did.
Why split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
Aw.
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these 2 rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be
Yeah.
more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they're just marrying you off, yeah.
They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
I don't like Prince Phineas. Hi, think Jinx, how are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses. He's the worst.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole. Enough said.
Speak it, Lil. Hi, Buns, how are you? How are you doing? How did your snake hat art go? I hope you had fun. Let me give you a shout out because my mod is on break, which is okay. Thank you for raiding to me. I really appreciate it. For those that don't know, I'm Sesu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a ton of indie games. Today, no one reminded me. Y'all are as forgetful as I am. We're playing Lil Guardsman today. and it's pretty fun. We're like our third session in, and it's fun. You made 3 hats and you watched some Powerpuff Girls. Yo, that's awesome. I hope you enjoyed. The Powerpuff Girls is so good. You forgot to tell me? Don't worry, we're all forgetful here. It's fine. But yeah, thank you so much for rating me. I really appreciate it. Please take care of yourself, both you and your viewers. Make sure you get some food or water, or you take a bio break, or you stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. Bara, please do any after stream stuff you gotta do. If you gotta run, go ahead and run. If you wanna lurk, go ahead and lurk. Do what vibes best for you. We're playing Lil Guardsman. We are on the right. We are 12. We have been forced to run the guard shed. It's very much a cozier Papers, Please. Our dad was like, yeah, I want to gamble, so go run the shed. We have our princess on the left who is being forced to marry one of the other one of 2 suitors, and she kind of doesn't really want to marry any of them. She wants to run the kingdom herself. I really don't want her to marry any of them. Like, I like Cargan, because, I mean, let's go lesbianism, and she's hot, but, like, she comes from a very violent empire, and I don't think the princess deserves that, you know? Cozier, mellow plot speed, Papers, Please. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
I have doubts.
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands. I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
Okay, cool. I have doubts was exactly what I thought about her and exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you, Little.
So if you were me and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
Can we choose not? I have to choose one. It's hard because it's like Phineas doesn't really seem like he wants, like, she's not getting love out of that. She might get love out of Kargan, but I mean, Kargan's just here for bloodshed. But I also don't like him. Will choosing Kargan have a bad effect to the trees? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I feel like at least with Kargan, it's not going to be immediately like a sex imbalance, you know? It's not like, oh, well, this is the man, so he'll be the king. Yeah, I'm also still team lesbian too. Yeah, we're picking Kargan.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
Haha.
And you remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
True.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Uh-oh. I'm scared about
Don't forget
that.
beautiful. I am also beautiful.
Hell yeah, Lil.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
Oh. I hope we picked a good choice. Hope we picked a good choice, y'all. I got a achievement for that. Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying Little Ogre Town neighborhood. Denying Heinrich entry was going to make him late for his appointments, so he gave in to his baser instincts and transformed into a bat and flew over the gate. The Count arrived just in time to find an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches at the door of his office. The horde was led by none other than Myra Herkin, local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau. Although lumbars were being loosened, there was a steadily growing number of complaints about bitten necks and cases of anemia resulting from the Count's medical practice. She was there to put a stop to it. Maybe it was the light of the torches reflected in their eyes, but it just took one look for Myrna and the Count to fall madly in love. Or the fact that he is a powerful vampire, one of those things. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his soon-to-be bride into his castle. Now, along with dealing with that pesky Van Helsing fellow who keeps trying to kill him, Heinrich also had a wedding to plan. Honestly, this is a good ending for him, I guess. Good job, buddy. Hi, Lucifera. How are you? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. The afflicted man was safe from the transformative rays of the full moon, and even should he have transformed, the thick iron bars would have protected everybody. Although the good people of the sprawl were safe from the wrath of his curse, the mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Cornering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was whittled out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all the curse of the beast that had attacked him so long ago. After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough, he was attacked by a different werewolf and suddenly cursed again. Seems that if it wasn't for bad luck, this guy would have no luck at all. You'll be right back? Okay, thank you. Good job. Thank you. Also, hi, Alex. How are you? You missed a raid. I had to do everything all by myself. I usually do everything all by myself. But hi. I hope you're having fun. Crown Prince of Pritchard, Phineas Pomp, stumbled back to his lavish lodging at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put on a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He awoke the next morning having no memory of how he got home or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. But he did remember the rage of a party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild and the promises he made to them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. This Miss Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, it was a horrible shape-shifting monster. Running off into the night, the creature assumed a different identity and gained entry in the sprawl at another gate. Once inside the sprawl, we lost track of it. Having the ability to take the form of anyone made it difficult to track, so its whereabouts remain unknown. It was reported later that night that an unusually untalkative guardsman, Cecil, was trying to break its way into the sprawl's armory. Being denied entry, guardman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout, for this creature could be anyone. Tyronius Athelanos was unable to meet with Praetor Kargan that night. His promises of sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Margov Empire went unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marvog Empire. And if that alliance was put in place and the Praetor was chosen for marriage by Princess Desdemona, who knows what nefarious plans would have unfolded. Dejected, Tyronius went back to his keep outside of the walls of the city and contrived another way to forge his allegiance to the Margovians. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his next plan would have to be 100% Little Gate guard proof. Okay, we have a lot of these and I have to pee and our ads are about to start. So let's take a quick ad break. Please enjoy your ad break. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break or stretch. Your body's going to thank you for all of those things. And I'll see you in 3 minutes. You vote Scary Tree Monster? Thank you. Thank you. I too vote Scary Tree Monster. Scary Tree Monster for governor. Alright, welcome back from the ad break. I hope you had a good ad break.
It was alright.
It was alright.
I didn't have any ads.
Yeah.
I actually got ads in Spanish earlier when I was watching Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
In Spanish.
They were like, oh, you know Spanish, right? And I was like, wait, technically.
Sometimes I get that on like, ooh, like one of whatever we watch on the PlayStation. Maybe Hulu would give us like Spanish ads every now and again. Anyway, welcome back all. I hope you had a good breaky. Let's go back for our epilogues with the scary tree monster. Think Jinx says, STM stands tall for me. Stomps things for me. You are brainstorming campaign slogans.
Hi, Jinx.
Probably better than what we as a child gave. Anyway, let's continue. He walked away before I could say like, hey, thanks Jinx says hi back, but I'm sure he says yay. Okay, let's see. For Scary Tree Monster. With dreams of holding political office now planted in Scary Tree Monster's head, he stomped his way right to the city clerk's office at City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine, and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of councillor, or, dare we say, mayor? That's so funny. When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions, and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. Thank you. As she lay in bed that night, she reflected on the Little Guardsman advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the Sprawl and the fate of every soul who called it home. The receptionist position is like Santa Claus. The old one dies, the new one puts on the suit. Yeah.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style.
Oh my god.
You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting
Possibly was kidnapped leggings.
Hooded cloak. What do you think she's gonna be wearing at the wedding? No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. That's right. Princess Desdemona has finally made her choice, and it's Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna be them. It was the obvious choice from the get-go. So obviously obvious. So long, Prince Phineas Pomp of the Bertrard Kingdom. You just didn't make the cut. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Bye. Bye.
God, they're just gonna keep doing this.
Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Bye.
I think it's just on a loop
Bye.
now.
So, she made her choice. Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined with her fate's path. Oh well, off to go see what the gang's up to.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Oh, there we go.
There's a note from Dad.
Okay. Dear Little, here is some excuse why I can't work the guard shift. Here is some excuse why I can't work the guard shed today. Love, Dad.
Back to the guard shed for me.
Thank you for the shout out, Alex. I appreciate it.
Where's the chronometer? I always leave it right here.
Also, Alex, can you do me a favor? Can you put some tofu in the press for me right now?
not going anywhere until I find my chronometer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Nope. Not in or under there.
Okay.
It's not in there.
Uh-huh.
There
Ah,
it is.
there it is.
What's it doing under the bed? Spooky. I don't remember putting it there.
That's strange, yeah.
Wait, what time is it? I don't want to be late. For a time machine, you'd think they could have at least put a clock on it somewhere.
Right, a clock on it somewhere. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna do one more day and then call it
Wretched
on
endeavor
this.
has been a disgrace, not only to Prince Phineas and myself, but to the entire history of Petrard.
Uh-huh.
King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk will not sit idly by while their royal lineage is dragged through the mud.
Okay. Cheer up.
Well, you know what they say. You win some, you lose some. All's fair in love and war. Other cliche sayings. Keep your chin up, Prince Phineas. You'll find someone.
Say what you will, your words and your sweet-smelling city will soon be drowned out by the musk of the sulfur mines of Petrard.
Okay.
May your home be exploded by a bottle of fine Petrardian fizzy.
Hey. That's not nice.
Well, that's not great.
That's not great at all. But I wasn't going to apologize. Why would I apologize? I didn't make the decision. Excerpt from a Petrardian book of etiquette and manual of politeness. There is a general distaste for non-humans in Petrard. However, any formal event is elevated by the presence of elves. Delicate beauty rules the day when it comes to the meal. Remember this golden rule. Even in the face of total catastrophe, dignity. Always dignity. Excerpt from A Wedding Survivor's Guide to the Margov Empire. This guest's senses were assaulted at one point of their week-long wedding battles. Admiration was heaped upon people around me wearing war paint. The more hardcore, the better. The smell of meat and blood hung in the air. Their approach to food was utilitarian. It was treated mostly as an afterthought. Okay, so what I'm hearing is we let in, like, rugged people with war paint. And maybe not elves. Reports indicate a dramatic increase in secret meetings and rumblings of revolution. To admit a goblin is to be hit with a $40 gold fine. No exceptions. Well, I've got money, so, you know. The wedding is almost upon us. Have your eyes open for vendors and artisans making their way into the sprawl for the big event. I'll be in my office if you need me. The Wakandan prince I sent all of my banking information to finally came through with my share of the gold. Call me if you're in a pinch. So I can let the goblins in and... Got it. Got it. Okay. Talk to Malcolm for the goblins. Okay. So let's put two in here. One in here. Two in here. Two in here. And then one in here. And then we'll put one in here. I can't believe Marvog doesn't have a strong food culture. You need food to battle. This is what I'm saying, right? At least, like, fancy-ass meat. Like, come on. Michael!
Hello, Lil.
What? No more sparkly suit?
It was a rental. Besides, today I'm here in a different capacity, to help coordinate the royal wedding.
Really?
You have a lot of jobs, Mike.
And wedding planning is my least favorite out of all of them. Tell you what, why don't you be the wedding planner for the day? What do you think?
I don't think so.
It's very irresponsible to get a 12-year-old girl to do two grown men's separate jobs.
Yeah.
All you have to do is choose the music, decorations, and food menu for the big event. It's simple. Just let in the one you like the best.
Oh.
Or the one you think the groom would like best. Or who the bride will like. I'm sure it's not really going to affect anything. Or it might. See, it's simple. Do you want me to explain it again?
No. I get it.
Okay, good. The only thing I hate more than wedding planning is talking about wedding planning.
I don't understand why I have to do your job.
Musicians will be coming by for you to choose first. Here's the gold. See you later, Lil.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Whoa, this gig pays great.
The money's not for you. There's 3 choices for music, food, and decor, and each comes with its own price tag. The gold is the budget for the wedding.
Okay. Is it enough?
Do I have enough money to just pick the most expensive choices? The most expensive choices are going to be the best, right?
Exactly.
Not necessarily. And no, you don't have enough. Anything over budget will have to come out of your own pocket.
Fuck.
I see.
I see.
But if there's any money left over, you get to keep it.
Hell yeah.
I see.
I see.
We're on a tight timeline, so keep an eye on your action points. You've got 4 per round, so that's talking to everybody once, or to 2 folks twice. You get the idea.
Okay, cool.
Need that run by you one more time?
No, I get it.
Remember, you do the choosing. I'll be here to record your choice and keep track of the budget.
Thanks, bro.
Okay, Lil, it's no biggie. Just choose the 3 most important elements of any wedding and try not to stress that it's a royal one. You got this.
I'm definitely stressed.
Vlad Extreme here, mate. I know what you're thinking. What is the baddest, metalist bad boy of death metal playing some skint royal wedding?
Uh-huh.
Well, I ain't here just to collect a big paycheck, mate. I'm here to stick it to the bourgeoisie and not take any of their crap, mate. Rock and roll all life long.
Okay.
Hello, young lady. The name is Jacob Fiddlestein, and me and my accordion here play all the polka conga you kids are so crazy about.
Polka
these days.
conga?
A 1 and 2 and polka conga 2 and 3 and polka conga 3 and 1 and polka
Wait, the beat's
conga.
kinda beaten.
Boy, I nearly winded myself there.
Hello, hi, hello. My name is Suzette Courgette, and I sing with my voice. I do the slow songs and the nice songs and some of the ones you know.
Okay.
As it turns out, I left my amplifier on the bus, mate. It must be sitting there right next to all my awards and trophies, mate. So let's cut the fuss and let me through, right? Because as we all know, everybody likes the sound of what Daddy Vladdy is putting down. Extreme!
I think Kargan might like it, though. I don't know. I think Kargan might like it.
Have you made up your mind?
150. Okay. Yeah.
Extreme!
Good choice, maybe. I'll write this down and be back when the next group turns up. See ya, kid.
Alright. They're just showing up right after one after another? I want to pick Fantasy Weird Al sometime. Yeah.
Great magician. Got another group of brats to entertain? Where are you pulling a rabbit out of now?
You picked the loot guy?
I'm afraid I've put my days of magic and illusions behind me.
Oh.
You got kicked out of the Magicians Union, didn't you?
Girly.
Yes, I did. It seems people preferred the actual dark arts to my light entertainment. No matter, though, I've got a new career now.
Uh-huh.
Working at your parents' garden shop?
They wish. I'm a wedding officiant.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here to officiate the royal wedding.
Really? You? I mean, you are?
I'm gonna have to ask Councilwoman Ash about this. Councilwoman Ash, what's your vibe?
Hello, Councilwoman Ash? I'm sorry to bug you on such a busy day, but...
Lil, thank goodness you called. Seems in all the chaos of
Mhm.
organizing this wedding so fast, we forgot to hire someone to
Oh my
officiate the
God.
ceremony. Do you know anyone who could do the job last minute?
Edward, it's you. It's you.
Got to be a joke, right?
I never joke, Lil. Well, that's not true. I often share a laugh with my fellow political and high society types.
But I bet it's something dumb.
Beside the point. Find someone now, and quickly, and don't dally.
Alright.
Well, Eddie, it seems dreams do come true. They forgot to hire an officiant and are looking for someone to work the gig. Think you got what it takes?
Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. See, Mom and Dad, I knew hard work and persistence would pay off in the end.
I just kind of feel like
Let's
he'll
chalk
try
this
his
one up to
best.
dumb luck. Good luck, Edward.
Thanks again, friend.
Yeah, get your ass in there.
Not friends. Oh my god. Are Edward and I friends?
Oh, Lil. This country's unbearably incompetent. Literally! Fate seems to smile as you connected this wannabe officiant with the desperate Councilwoman Ash. Lil is the smartest person in the whole city. Literally, right?
I'm back. On to the decorator candidates. I don't have to tell you how important the interior decorations and overall aesthetic of a wedding can be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to tell you because I refuse to tell you. Anyways,
You're
here they
annoying.
are. Take your shot.
Okay, so like, I'm gonna hire him. I don't care what the rest of these guys are doing. I'm hiring him.
Hello again, Mum.
He does good work.
Do some decorating for the royal wedding. Ain't much of a decorator per se, but I got my cerulean blue, blood red, and cadmium green with me, so I'd go do something with them, I suppose.
I trust you. I saw that jail cell. Perfect work.
Hello. I've got some grand ideas, you know, for how the royal wedding should be. You might not know it, but I read all the latest wedding magazines down at the salon when I'm getting the old do done. And apparently what's in these days is meat.
Wait, shit. Oh no, she's actually the one for us.
Big bold slabs of meat on the wall. It gives things a real abattoir feel, so they say. So I guess I'd go with that.
She's the one. I don't even gotta talk to y'all again, but I'm gonna.
Like I told ya, buckets of paint, see?
Fuck, man. Okay.
I tore a page out of the magazine for you to see. Just don't tell the salon.
The gala event with slabs of meat hanging. Bro.
Have you made up your mind?
Yeah. Alright, Helena Halfling, it's you. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
That's the sweet smell of my successful design ideas, which will smell just like actual butchered hanging meat.
The princess is not gonna like this shit, but like...
And it's set in stone. I'll write this down and be back with the next group. See ya, kid.
But like, I trust her, you know? Oh,
It is I,
hey bro.
meticulous flame hands, chosen by the power vested in, so you think you can save a princess,
Yep.
to rescue said princess.
Yep. I remember you.
A task at which I am ashamed to say, I have failed.
I mean, she came back.
She came home already.
Oh, mission accomplished. In any case, I have a message to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild. Yeah, so if there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Hold on, bitch. Let's talk to Ash. Because this was her dude.
Surely you remember Articulus Flamehands. He was my champion on that wonderful program. So you think you can save a princess?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember? You chose him to be the hero of the day who would save the princess. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
Which he did not do. She came home on her own.
True.
Tomato, tomato. He's still my champion.
You said the
and I
same
would
thing
beg you to
twice.
let him pass.
Anyway, I'm gonna metal detect you. Hope you're good with that.
It's a family heirloom. Generations of powerful magic wielders have imbued their essence into this locket, so the story goes. Every member of my family has one like this.
Huh.
Pardon me for saying, but you don't sound super thrilled about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family's not great. A mixed bag at best.
I hear you. Family can be tough. My dad normally works here, but he kind of left me in charge while he's off betting on Goblin Ball.
And your mother?
Nah, she died. Long time ago.
Long time ago.
I am so sorry. Here, take this locket. It brings me no joy, and perhaps it will bring you strength in the days ahead.
Thank you. What a nice guy.
Wow, thanks. I knew I made the right choice on that stupid Save a Princess game show.
Alright, buddy. Go. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to do for you. I trust you, I guess. You're pretty nice to me, a 12-year-old.
And with that, I am off to deliver this highly confidential message to the High Council of the Mages Guild.
Shit.
Still not sure
Hold
who
on.
sent this message and what it entails,
Fuck.
but even
I gotta redo it.
rumors of a dark
I gotta redo it.
mages breaking off from the guild to deep dive into the dark art of necromancy.
We gotta redo it. No. We're gonna rewind it. Yeah, we gotta go back. Okay, hey, bro.
It is I, Articulate, a task at
Yep.
which I am ashamed.
Don't
Yep.
sweat it.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
So we're going to metal detect you. Because I still want that locket.
Pardon me for...
Yeah, my
I hear...
and
Nah.
I am
Cool.
Wow, thanks. I knew I made the right choice on that stupid
God.
Save a Princess game show.
Okay. Now let's talk to you.
Oh, it is getting harder and harder for mages to communicate openly, so everyone is resorting to this secret message, cloak and dagger nonsense. Between us, there's talk of mages dabbling in the magic that dares not speak its name.
Yeah, I heard.
I kind of felt like something was wrong with the Mages Guild, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Yes, it is still within control, but if this dark faction keeps pursuing its dark goals, dark days lie ahead.
Okay, bro, we get it. Dark.
Dark.
Okay. Let's decode it.
Hey, can I see the letter you're delivering?
Incredible! Let me see.
Letters unintelligibly.
What? No. This cannot be true. These renegade mages are more deeply embedded than I thought.
Oop.
I was sent to deliver this? Dear child, thank you for saving me from myself.
Yeah, bro. Don't
Must
worry.
flee and work to weed out the bad actors within the guild. Dark days lie ahead. Be careful. Your name was also mentioned in the letter.
Ah! Me? I'm 12! You helped to reveal some of the murky goings-on within the Mages Guild, and saved Articulus becoming an accessory to it. Woo! There we go. There we go.
Alright, kid, can you feel it? We're almost done. This is the last hellish choice you'll have to make as a wedding planner. I, for one, cannot wait to be finished. Just hurry up and pick the food option for the wedding so we can get out of here.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Yeah, I can't leave. Oh!
Monty's has the soup. That's all I'm allowed to say.
Oh. Okay.
Good afternoon. I am here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance for the large gathering known as the Royal Wedding.
Sure.
Catering Corp is willing to provide the base amount of calories needed to sustain such a high-capacity event in return for appropriate remuneration. I am accompanied by samples of our food and a detailed list of ingredients available upon request.
Okay. Well, I only have enough money for the two of you.
I am legally bound to share this collection of foodstuffs labeled accordingly. I am also legally required to share that the base ingredient in all dishes is military rations.
Okay. Adequate appetizer, edible entree, passable pudding. Can you say anything else other than Monty's got the soup?
Here's the menu. Spoiler, it's soup.
Appetizer soup, entree soup, dessert soup. Honestly, though, that's probably okay. Because Karkin doesn't care too much about the food.
Have you made up your mind?
So now I get to keep 50. Yeah, home of the soup.
We look forward to making it a super event. Get it?
I sure do.
Thank God this nightmare of a job is over. All the rest of you go home. Good choosing, kid. Well,
thanks.
At least I hope it's good. I wouldn't want to be the one responsible for messing up something like a royal wedding. Anyways, goodbye.
You are the wedding planner.
I am a citizen of the Sprawl.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
Okay. Okay. Malcolm, help me out. Malcolm, help me out. Give me some money.
Intriguing. You seem to be caught between a rock and another equally hard rock.
Yeah, so give me some money.
Tell you what, I'll take care of the fine if you let him in. I just gotta see what the GLA has planned.
Thank you.
You know about the GLA?
Of course I do. Founding member. Well, not really, but of course I know of them. I don't just sit down here reading and writing Yelp reviews for Monty's. Although I do that a lot too.
Okay, do you like Monty's?
Okay if I let him in?
Bingo! Let me just find my wallet.
Perfect. I want to talk to you some more, though.
I have no further statement to make beyond the following. I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing...
Okay. I trust.
You know, there's a real hefty fine for letting goblins into the Sprawl. With the wedding coming up, security is at an all-time high.
I am a law-abiding citizen of the Sprawl. Why should my being a goblin impact the security of anything? I demand to be allowed entry.
Speak! Don't worry, bitch. We're letting you in. You are a law-abiding citizen. Fight the power.
You should come by the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters sometime. Here's the password. Come It will open your eyes to what's happening in the sprawl.
Is the password come? Oh no, the password is written there. Can I read it? I hope so. You know that Malcolm would sympathize with Chuck's plight. You circumvented the draconian specious rule without getting dinged. Let's go!
Where's Hamish? I really don't have time for... say, you there, little girl? I need to get to the other side of the sprawl without delay.
Okay, why?
I need you to listen to me. This is time sensitive. I know you got your instructions, but it's important that I get going quickly.
Okay. Can I x-ray that thing?
That's my chisel. I'm a sculptor.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll need that.
I trust you? I feel like I should ask more follow-up questions. But I'll trust you. I say getting out the truth spray.
It's my own fault that I'm running so far behind, but I need this job to go well.
Okay.
Maybe I'm in such a bad mood because I spend all my time talking about my process and making bullshit small talk at cocktail parties rather than being able to focus on creating my art.
What a mood.
Wait a minute. What just happened?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go on in. You're good. Alright.
I mean, thank you, but my work is probably ruined. You're just doing your job, I suppose. I might be able to salvage something. Gotta go.
Okay, what'd I get? You let her in, but her sculpture was unrecognizable. It's modern art. I'm sure it will still delight the guests. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's not bad. Oh, hey, bro. Cecil hands Lil a letter. You did the same thing? Okay, good. I feel good about that. Yeah, because, I mean, she's kind of suspect. She wasn't saying anything, you know? Your choice for Praetor Kargan's wedding has been deemed acceptable. Accept this gold as a token of thanks for honoring our ways. Quapla! Yo, I got like 100 gold from that. Let's go. What'd I get? Let's go! That's not bad at all! Yeah, I got paid 30 gold for this shift. Alright, let's continue. We'll get all our shit later. All our post stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's it doing? I didn't do that. Oh, what the fuck?
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Hello?
I need to get out of here, and fast.
Sir, I'm 12. Can I bullwhip you?
This one doesn't work. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I wonder if this will work. Nope, it won't. Okay. What about the truth spray? Can I call someone? I can't do anything else. Why won't it let me do it? Why didn't it let me do anything else? If only you understood a thing it was saying. I don't have my decoder ring. I don't have any stuff around it. You mean he's welcoming? Uh-oh. I burned. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use my mouse because my controller was being real weird.
Think, Lil.
You again? Do I have anything in here? Like maybe... Want some rice? No? What if I toss you in jail? The levers do nothing. Okay. It's all in Latin!
This isn't working.
What if I just interrupt you a lot? No! What can I do about this when I don't have the decoder ring?
These tools aren't...
I don't know what to do here. Can I get past this without having a decoder ring? Yes, please. I'll take all of your suggestions. Because I feel like I've gone through everything I could except for hitting the thing again. I didn't hit the chronometer again. Yes! Okay, cool. So what you were thinking was what I was thinking. Let's try this again.
Think, Lil. Think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, because it seems like none of it's working. Lil, we gotta give that back. We can't have that anymore. What the fuck was that indeed? Freak out! Lil is actually so freaked out that she's at a complete loss for words. After having stumbled across space and time. And having gone toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon.
I'm gonna go down to the dig site to throw this stupid time machine down a deep hole.
Yeah!
Okay, Lil, get it together.
Definitely a normal-ass reaction. Agreed. Okay. I don't want to go to the dig site yet. I'm going straight to the dig site. Okay.
You've gotta take it back. Shit got too real with your chronometer.
Shit got too real.
I don't want it anymore.
Hi, B. So nice to see you, B. Your paper in the Journal of Dwarven Medicine was a revelation, B.
B, I'm not here for this shit.
Excuse me, but I was just pulled into what I'm guessing was a parallel dimension and was murdered repeatedly by a demon.
I was murdered repeatedly.
How unfortunate. I always wondered what the byproduct of St. Bartholomew Inglebrook's lunar incantation would have on the relationship between time and interplanar folding.
Stop it. I don't care about any of that. Just take it back.
Please.
I'm sorry, I truly am, but we've come too far. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I've been watching, and the readings I've been receiving have been very promising.
I'm 12!
I don't care.
But you would care if everything and everyone you knew and loved was at risk.
Now what?
Everything might seem like we're in a storybook, but open your eyes. We're on the verge of a civil war from inside the walls,
And if you hadn't heard, the princess just pissed off some very powerful people.
No, I hadn't
It
heard.
is in your best interest to continue to help me with the device. Because who knows when we will need to rewind time and something more important than which nobody you chose to send to the dungeon today. And you're
Girly.
here, after allegedly going toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon. I trust you.
Girly, I'm 12! I'm gonna keep arguing.
This all sucks.
You're right, but bigger things are happening around you.
I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. You and everyone else are gonna owe me a childhood, you know?
Yes.
Keep helping me with the chronometer 3000 and we can see about making that happen for you.
God. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna plug my phone in. Wait. Okay. Alright, so we went to the dig site. Let's go to GLA headquarters. I wanna see what the fuck these guys are doing, you know? Oh, hold on. A tangled web of corruption and lies. And some coupons. There's Monty's.
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
Bro, I don't know.
Here?
I am here.
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
You are.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
Aw.
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
Oh.
I got hungry.
This image has started to appear all over the sprawl in the past few months. Now you know what it means. Viva la Gablushian! It's amazing that the GLA keeps their headquarters secret. This place is huge. Testing, testing. What's the deal with mole people? Hello, is this thing on?
What's this?
I've gone back to where it started to find myself in light. We were apart for more than a lifetime, but now it will be right. P.S. Remember to bring running shoes.
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that. At least, I'm sure that troll over there didn't. I wonder what it means.
I do too. Oh, I think I've gotten everything I can out of here. Okay, let's go to Garby's shop. Excuse me. Oh, umbrella hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
It continues. You'll get there, bro. Can I go this way? No? Okay. Hey, bro.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Sure. I want another decoder ring and another bullwhip, and then I want 3 of those. Well, he left, so I think I could sell this. I'm not gonna sell those gold bars, though. I don't know, something tells me that I should not sell them. I should keep them with me. So that way, at least I can feel superior to that other dude, you know? Hey.
Ah, here she is. The little guardsman who spoke to the princess and secured the union between the Sprawl and the great Marvog Empire.
Yeah. Yay me.
Yeah, I did. Told her just what to do and she listened to my every word.
I admire your complete lack of modesty. Modesty is such an ugly thing. Let us celebrate with a tankard of blood wine. Kapla!
I'm 12.
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Haha, never fear. There is no alcohol in Marvok blood wine. Just blood. In a
Oh.
cup called a tankard.
Oh. I don't think I'm allowed to have blood either.
I'm a hard pass on that.
Haha, very well. There will be much blood wine at the royal wedding where the Sprawl and Marvog tie their fortunes together forever. Let us raise a glass to the gatekeeper who brought us all together this day.
It's me.
Kapla.
Kapla.
Did a mouse sneeze somewhere? Come, child, louder and with fury. Kapla!
Yeah, there you go.
Too furious, far too furious. We're not at war. Be careful shrieking like that. But as we say in Marvog, better to be too furious than not to be furious at all.
Okay, fair.
I'm exhausted.
Girly, me
Now
too.
recite the Marvog pledge of unwavering loyalty, as is our custom.
And that's my cue to leave.
Heck yeah. Oh. This ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire going. Wait, Garby kicking it jam. Honestly, I kind of like the Margovians. Yeah, they're pretty chill. I mean, unlike everyone else that seems to be hidden in political secrecy, they just kind of know what they want, you know?
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk.
God damn. What can I even have around here?
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
Girly.
I can't whistle.
Well, then
Just like
scream
me.
health inspector at the top of your lungs.
I'll see what I can do.
God. Alright.
Think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, let's hit the hay. Alright, let's get to our endings for today. Edward the official officiant was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. On one hand, he felt he had struck gold with this being his very first professional opportunity to try his hand at a thing he set his sights on only an hour before, or a few hours before. On the other hand, his utter lack of base incompetency made him nervous that he might make a critical mistake in front of so many high-ranking and, well, armed individuals. At times like this, Edward would remember the words his parents told him as a child. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just don't become an amateur children's birthday party magician. So no matter how poorly it went, at least Mom and Dad would be pleased. Artidius Flamehands panicked at the discovery of the contents of the letter he had been charged to deliver to the Mages Guild and raced home to his tower. Once safe behind the magical wards, he conjured a ferret to eat the letter so no one would be burdened with the truth of what the Mages Guild was planning for the Sprawl. Sadly, because he knew he lacked the strength or skill to continue while burdened with this disturbing information, he cast a selective memory spell on himself, causing the mage to completely forget about the letter and its contents forever. With the wave of his wand and a muttered incantation, Articulus became blissfully ignorant once again. Honestly, that's not bad, though. But do you know who didn't forget the letter? The ferret Articulus conjured to eat the evidence. The surprisingly literate animal managed to catch quite a bit of it before he polished the papers off. How was it supposed to live its ferret life now, knowing what it does? Sure, it was only a foot-long, charismatic little predator with the body of a chubby weasel, but he was no chicken. The ferret knew it could inspire others to take up arms at his side, not just rodents and mustelid warriors, but the sky creatures too. With their combined strength and superior numbers, they could easily out-conquer anything the Mages Guild would throw at them, and the Sprawl would be saved. Step 1. Regurgitate the letter. Unfortunately, the sound of a retching ferret caught the attention of Articulus, thoroughly mind-wiped. The mage had zero recollection as to why he conjured the ferret in the first place, but he was damn sure it wasn't so it could throw up on his nice rug. The mage unsummoned the ferret before it could get the contents of its stomach up, and as a result, the fate of the sprawl remained uncertain. The enigmatic goblin walked through the gates of the sprawl and disappeared. Either had gone completely unnoticed or was adept at losing anyone who would seek to follow. His fate is yet unknown. Hi, hello, how are you? Ambrosia Honeypot and Wire Flames. There we go. I hope you two are doing well. I see perhaps you were streaming together. How was your stream? How was Abiotic Factor? I hope you had fun. Because I have like shout out, like I gotta wait between the two, I will shout out one of you and then I will shout out the other after. Thanks for popping by. I really appreciate it. Indeed, you had a good time? Let's go. Nice. For those that don't know, I am Sesu. I am a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a ton of indie games over here. We are playing Lil Guardsman. We just finished night 6 of Lil Guardsman. It's a very fun game. If you haven't heard of it, it's like a cozier Papers, Please. With a more mellow plot line, as someone said in the chat earlier. It's pretty fun. The humor is funny, and it's voice acted. So that's, most of it's voice acted. So that's really good for, like, you know, streamers that wanna take a breaky with their voice. But you can also turn the voices off if you don't want it either. So we just finished tonight, so we're learning the fates of the people that we either let in or denied. And yeah, that's the vibe. Thanks for coming in. Please take care of yourselves, get some food, get some water, take a bio break or stretch. Your body is going to thank you for all of those things. Wire Flames, Ambrosia Honeypot. Please make sure to do any after stream stuff you gotta do. Take care of yourself. If you wanna sit around and lurk, you can sit around and lurk. If you've gotta do your other stuff, please do that. Don't worry about appearing like nice or friendly or, you know, chatting appropriately before you gotta leave. Like, do what you gotta do. And then I'll come back to that shout out in just a second. You must lurk. You got yelled at for not getting water. Please get water. I'm begging. Go get some water. Let's see. Are you ready now, shout out? 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can beat my mod to it. Luckily, you've got to do nothing. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. By the time you had finished your questioning of Iris Lapidary, the ice sculpture, her masterpiece had become a puddle under the sun's hot rays. She didn't bother making her way to the palace, but instead made a beeline to her favorite club in the little Ogre Town neighborhood that catered to females of all species who tended to have rad, spiky haircuts, badass tattoos, copious piercing, and who loved to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal music. She danced away her sorrows and went home with a friend. Honestly, guys, I think this was the better choice for her. Like, yeah, we messed up her ice sculpture, but like, she got to go to her favorite haunt. She got to go home with a friend. Like, I don't know. It seems like a good thing to me. She didn't get paid, but as an aside, we rated you because we're friends with Oak from the crochet video. Hey, that's good. And I thought you were cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is all in Latin. This is all in Latin. Let me see if I can get like a... But then I'd have to type this all in. I'm sure someone has already done this. I'm not going to type this all in. Someone's already done this, but... Yeah, we ran into a devil. We'll read that later. I wasn't planning on doing another one. Let's see.
You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm Dodger, joined by my new co-host, the Quack.
Damon something creature something appeared.
For those of you wondering where
I see.
the ham is, well, it turns out he got an invitation to the royal wedding happening today.
The pig?
Of course, he won't be wearing a tuxedo.
I don't know why I yelled that so
He'll be in
loud.
head-to-toe honey glaze.
Oh my god. Invited as the feast.
Jokes I tell, you
can do it yourself. I told the producer I refuse to work with a duck.
Specifically a duck. Specifically a duck. Okay. Let's get up, Lil. Okay, nothing written, so let's just go out. We all have limits here, right?
Sweetie, are you almost ready to go?
The crochet video was cute. Yeah, it was. It was really nice that Oak asked me to do that.
Almost. Sorry I slept late. If I rush, I can make it to the guard shed just on time.
Didn't you hear? All the gates are closed today for the wedding. I got the day off.
Oh. Okay, let's see what's happening at the
We
wedding.
have a day, just you and me. Hello, sappy montage of father-daughter bonding time.
Absolutely not. Look at this man. He's gonna go gamble.
We only get the day off because we have to attend the wedding.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Goodbye, sappy montage. You were a nice thought. So, should we get dressed up?
What do you mean? I am dressed up.
No, you're not. No, you're not wearing one.
Oh, darn it. Did it fall off again?
Oh my god. It was like a clip-on tie.
Did you tie it properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to tie a tie.
I love him. Yeah, so the plot line here is that we have the Princess of the Kingdom who was getting married, and so we had suitors from two rival kingdoms coming for their favor. One was Prince Phineas from It Doesn't Matter Where, and then one was Princess Kargan from the Margov Empire. We chose her because we love lesbians here. Good for them. And the princess, like, all she wants to do really is rule her place. She doesn't really want to be caught up in the political, like, things of all this. So, yeah, also Phineas sucks. It's true. So we're hoping that Kargan, yeah, she's a baddie. So we're hoping that, you know, they do well together.
Did you clip it on properly?
Did you clip it on properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to clip on a tie.
Then what did you do?
Did you tape it on properly?
Tape.
I thought I did. It doesn't matter. No one will see us. Our seats are so far from the altar, we're technically closer being at home.
That's funny.
Then I guess I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go. Before we really continue, we have ads starting in like 10 seconds. Let's do a quick ad break and then we'll go to the palace for the wedding and then I'll end it for today. So go have a good ad break, get some food, get some water, take a bio break and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all of those things. And we'll be back. And also thank you for the forehead kisses. I appreciate it. Okay, let's be back in just a little bit. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna go pee and stretch. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to pick up our tea that got delivered. Hello, Sar, how are you? Games. There we go. I don't remember what button to hit. Hope you're having a good night, Sar. And then also, hold on. I just want to make sure. Because I think you redeemed the head pats right after I went to BRB. So thank you for the head pats. RV, get over here. Okay. Let's go to the palace. And after the palace, we'll end it for the day. I mean, her sculpture isn't that bad.
Okay, remember, grab as many appetizers as you can, then meet me by the door. We still have to find our seats, and we'll need snacks for the journey.
God damn.
Stuff my pockets with all the shrimp I can find? Got it.
God. Goblin. You caught me. Hi, Not Dan. How are you today?
Absolute waste of money. This
Hope you're doing
entire
well.
pony show is. Would have been just as well off flushing a ton of gold bars down the toilet.
I would have ended earlier, but I did decide, because it was like, oh yeah, the wedding's happening and there's no guard duty. I was like, okay, I'll do it. It's fine.
I'm a famous artist now.
Yeah.
Renowned art critic Gil Meisterheimer described my ice sculpture as a startling reflection of modern society, exposing the monsters within us all.
Oh, good for you. Bit of a day, bit of a nothing day. You know, sometimes a nothing day is better than a very bad something day, you know?
Nothing beats Monty's soup, but I don't think it'll travel well in my pocket. Maybe I can find a bag and a straw somewhere.
A bag and a straw somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I think we could do it. Hey, bro.
No mention of the calories or the ingredients. Catering Corp's legal team would have a field day with these amateurs.
Okay, but that's what we love, you know? Just some soup. Hey, bro.
Hello, Mr. Melroy. Enjoying the big event?
You know that I'm not. Let's just get to the I-do's already, am I right? I don't know what that wedding officiant is waiting for.
Alright. Hey, bro. How's it going?
A royal wedding to patch up alliances and make political gains? Won't be the first and it won't be the last.
Amen, brother.
Would
Amen.
have been devastated to see his daughter put in this
Excuse me.
awful position.
Hey, y'all.
I wish Sprankles could be here to see this.
Is the seat for Sprankles?
There, Your Grace.
Where?
Oh.
No. There.
On my hand?
God.
Oh, never mind.
You decide not to disturb them in the middle of their set. Yeah, let's go.
Security at an event like this is a nightmare.
Uh-huh.
So many moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something suspicious. The job never stops, Lil.
But this is my day off.
Lil, you absolute wonder. Well done on the wedding file.
Yay! Hi! I hope you're having a good Wednesday too,
It's gone
Sar.
off without a hitch. And with that, the Sprawl has acquired a powerful new ally. Brava, Lil.
Yeah, you're welcome. Did I get paid for that? Thanks, girly. Yeah, apparently the job never stops.
How exciting! I spend so much time studying history, but today I am here making it. I wonder how this day will be viewed by future generations.
You know. Yo, so no one has a bag and straw for me?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey it continues.
Is that where you're hiding behind the slab of meat?
Eddie, baby, you ready for the big show?
Who said that?
It's me. It's Lil. From
He
the
can't
Guardsman.
see. He can't see without his
My good
glasses.
friend Lil.
I didn't say we were.
Oh, we're friends.
I've gone and done it again. I've lost my glasses, and I can't start the wedding if I can't read the official wedding officiant overview.
Oh,
You
God.
have to help me
Okay.
find them, because you're my good friend.
We're not
When's the last
friends.
place you remember seeing them, or just seeing at all?
I thought I just had them. They have to be around here somewhere.
Crunch.
Don't tell me. They're crushed under your boot.
No, they're crushed in my boot. I forgot
What?
that's where I like to keep them so I don't lose them.
Bro?
This is the exact reason why nobody keeps their glasses in their boots, Edward.
Edward.
What am I supposed to do now?
I have an idea.
What if we got someone else to lend you their glasses? Are you nearsighted or farsighted?
I'm both.
Shut up.
This could work.
Then it's settled. You go and find someone to lend me their glasses, and I'll stay here.
Why
Hey.
can't you do it?
He can't
Pieces of My
see.
broken glasses are cutting my foot, and my boot is filling up with blood.
Ah!
Okay, you stay here. I should probably talk to my dad about this.
Tell him I say hello.
He doesn't know you.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Please? Okay, who else has glasses that they would lend me? No one else here is wearing glasses. Dad,
What's your
help.
current shrimp count at? We need at least 30 to get 4 stars.
Dad, the wedding officiant needs a pair of glasses or else the wedding won't start. Also, Edward says hello.
Who?
Exactly.
Dad, focus.
Who do we know that wears glasses?
Doesn't Mrs. Abernathy?
Yes.
Good thinking. But you'll have to go and find her. She could be anywhere in the sprawl.
Why me? Why can't you?
Yeah, why can't you do it?
I cut my foot earlier and my boot is
Shut
filling up with blood.
up! Fine.
I'll go. You stay here. Just try not to cut your other foot. Now, if I was Mrs. Abernathy, where would I be?
Lil, search your heart. You absolutely know where Miss Abernathy is. You absolutely know. Okay, hold on. Where I thought she'd be doesn't show up here. I thought she'd be gambling. Because she would definitely gamble. Oh, hey, Count. How's it going?
I wish more people opted to get married in the night. I do love a wedding, but the midday sun wreaks havoc with my complexion.
Fair. Is Malcolm in here? That scared the hell out of me, to be honest.
Where is my cummerbund? And what is a cummerbund?
Hey, why is this guy here? Hey, man. Are you being forced to do this shit?
New master now, and he lives a very comfortable life.
Oh, okay.
And he got to be a jockey in a polo match. Best day of Welp's life.
Oh, okay, sure.
And he's rich now too, and likes to flash his money around.
Let's go.
Thanks to you, Lil.
Thanks.
Where is my cummerbund?
Okay, you have nothing else to say to me. Okay. Cool. Let's go to the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Jesus Christ, say that 5 times fast. I can't. Alright, perhaps she's here. I know she's not, but perhaps she is. Hey, bro.
I am here to drown my sorrows at not being selected to cater the most fancy wedding.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, you.
I know what you're thinking. What? Praetor Kargan? Aren't you supposed to be getting married?
You're not her. Ah! Mrs. Abernathy!
When I heard the wedding was an all-day affair, I was so relieved you didn't hire me. I can only do a 3-song polka conga accordion set before I'm completely gassed. Also, I added my best song to the old electric phonograph over here. Consider it a thank you, 2-3.
Yo, thank you. Why would that have an effect on the sprawl? Miss Abernathy.
Hello, Lil. Beautiful day for a royal wedding, isn't it? Shame we can't go and see it for ourselves.
Hi, Luna. How are you? Hi. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Let me shout you out. How was Fallout 76? Hope you had a good time. For those that don't know, I am Sesu, a cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a variety of indie games here, and we're playing Lil Guardsman. It is like Papers, Please, but cozy. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Raid message. Is this the Lost Ark? Because you're getting raided. That's good. I'm doing well. I'm a little hungry, so I'm hoping to get to a good stopping point after the wedding day. But yeah, I'm doing well. How about you? I hope you're having a good one. Currently, it's the wedding day in this game, and the royal officiant cannot find his glasses, so we're coming to borrow. Girly! I'm 12!
Mrs. A, I need your help. The wedding won't start until the officiant gets a pair of glasses, and you have a pair of glasses. See where I'm going with this?
You need to see about using spaces there, because they aren't showing up on PC. Ah.
You want me to officiate the wedding?
That's not what we're asking.
No, I need your glasses. I'll give them back right after the ceremony. I promise.
Your glasses will be officiating the wedding.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't just give them to you, my dear.
Oh my
I need them
god.
to read the odds on the upcoming Goblin Ball games. But
Uh-huh.
tell you what, if you get me a piece of food from the royal wedding that I can keep in my freezer and never eat, you can borrow my glasses for a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, this is annoying. Okay.
Official wedding cuisine coming up.
Okay. Let's see if Garby can help me out. Because it's like, it's soup. And I can't take the soup. I think I need shit for the soup. Garby, what you got for me?
Hello, hello! Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder. Big royal wedding blowout.
He's genuinely got nothing for me. Okay. Can I go this way at all? Oh, I can! Hey, Scary Tree Monster, how are you? SCM!
It's never too early to start campaigning for public office.
Hell yeah,
A
bro!
lot of high-ups are in town for the royal wedding, and I want to make sure they hear my slogan. A vote for me is a vote for Tree.
Yeah. Okay. Can we, like, run little? We can. We can go a little faster, it's true. Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. So let's get to the royal wedding. Why can't I go to the dig site? Why can I go to the dig site? We're gonna find out. Oh, hey bro.
Ah, so she does leave her little guard shed after all. Curiosity about these power crystals the good doctor has been experimenting with has gotten the best of both of us, I see.
I guess. I'm actually just coming to try and find some, Y'all wanna reach into the hole? There's something sparkly down there. I'm gonna reach into the hole. Hey, I found a power crystal. Good for me. Let's go. Yeah. No, bro, we already talked. Yeah. It worked out for all of us. And if I died, then, you know, I would have died. That's just how it goes. Alright. So now we gotta get food from the palace. For Miss Abernathy. Because Miss Abernathy won't give us her glasses otherwise. Okay.
Hi, Kelly.
How did you know my name?
Girly!
It says it on your name tag. May I have a bowl of soup?
Sure, what do I care?
Fair enough. Alright, let's go give this soup to Miss Abernathy. Oh, there she is. Hey.
Mrs. A, here, I got you your keepsake appetizer.
Thank you, dear. I like food.
No, this is a shapeshifter.
Who doesn't? Now how about those glasses?
Glasses. Yes.
Yup.
Holy crap! That was the shapeshifter again! And it's run off with my food for the real Mrs. Abernathy!
Something tells me I'm gonna have to find this
Go get
shapeshifter.
another plate, or see if Mrs. A wants something else for her glasses.
Kelly, can I get another plate, please? A shapeshifter took my
Bowl of
food.
soup, Kelly?
Sorry, little girl. We're all out. And the dinner soup won't be served until after the ceremony.
Fuck!
Guess I'll go see if Mrs. A wants something else for her glasses.
Alright, let's go. Mrs. A is gonna be like, I'll take cash. And I'll be like, alright, here you go. Why can I go to the guard shed? That's strange. Okay. Go, little, go. Go a little faster.
Mrs. Abernathy, the plate of food is a no-go.
You ate it, didn't you? That means I lost 10 gold to Arta saying you wouldn't. I thought that could be a problem with you.
No, I didn't eat it. Wait, what did you just say?
Well, what about a bottle of wedding wine to mark the occasion? Are they serving Petrardian fizzy, perchance?
Wait, we have this here.
Hilarious if they did, but I don't even think it's legal for a Marvalgian to laugh. Never mind get drunk. There's gotta be a couple of bottles floating.
It's gotta be here. We have it here.
One bottle of Petrardian fizzy, please, Arda. No need to check my ID. I am absolutely underage.
You know I can't do that, Lil. We'd lose our liquor license. If we had one.
Girly.
Or a food handling license. We shouldn't be allowed to operate. It's too much pressure.
Emma, hold on in there. We're prepping for the post-wedding rush and she's losing all motivation in there. Tell you what, you find me something that'll help motivate Emma, and I'll give you a bottle of the fizzy.
What can I find that would
under the table.
motivate her?
Deal. I know I've seen a motivational poster somewhere inappropriate recently.
Was it at the guard shed? It must have been at the guard. No, I think it's at the dungeon. I think it's at the dungeon. Okay. Yo. I think it's at the dungeon. I wasn't expecting to play this long. I'm so hungry. Okay. Let's go in here. Yeah, can I take this, bro?
Lil, there you are. I've been searching everywhere for you. You wouldn't happen to have a purple left-handed screwdriver on
I can't believe it's a fetch quest.
shoes made out of a watermelon?
Fresh out of both. Why?
Rats. No reason. What can I help you with?
I need to find something to motivate someone stuck in a service industry job.
How about that hang in there kitty motivational poster? It's always helped me when I've needed a boost.
Okay.
That would work perfectly.
Go ahead and take it, but only because it's your birthday.
Oh, thank you.
It's not my birthday.
Girly. Hey, why is there a cat behind it?
Every day is somebody's birthday.
Is this a Schrodinger's cat joke?
Birthday is today.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so now we take this back to the tavern. And then we get the Petardian Fizzy to give to Miss Abernathy, to get the glasses to give to the officiant. No! I hit the wrong button. Please. Please. Just let me go here. Guys, I wanted to get ice cream tonight. But I have to eat dinner before I can get ice cream, and both of these are becoming a little difficult.
I've done it. I found the perfect thing to motivate you, Emma. Take a look at this.
A hang in there kitty poster. I hate cats.
Fuck, Emma.
I guess it's not perfect then.
No, it is. I can hang in longer than that stupid cat can. Hey, Arda, let's get things going,
Okay,
huh?
perfect.
Thanks, kid. Here's your bottle of Petardian Fizzy. If you get caught with it, don't say you got it here.
Okay.
It's not for me. I'm getting it for a little old lady.
How times have changed.
You accidentally took a nap? Listen. You know me, I'm very pro-nap. Sorry that you accidentally took a nap,
A
though.
bottle of the fizzy stuff. Can I have your glasses now?
Oh, Lil, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. Yes, you may have my glasses. After enjoying this bottle, I don't think I'll be able to see straight anyways.
Damn, okay, Granny. Okay. Let's go give these to the officiant. Whew. Okay. Go, Lil, go. Hey, bro.
Edward, I got you a pair of glasses. The wedding is saved.
Here it is.
Lil, this is perfect! Now I'll be able to perform the ceremony. The wedding is saved.
We did it. Doesn't matter.
I'll go get my dad so we can find our seats so the princess can officially say goodbye to her single life.
God.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, humans, elves, dwarves, and other non-humans alike.
This is a
We are
win.
gathered here today to witness the sacred union of our dearly beloved Princess Desdemona and the fierce and honorable Praetor Kargan. We stand here to celebrate the love shared between these two people, as their union will forge a strong bond that will bring renewed strength and vigor to our fair city-state.
Yeah, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. Don't worry.
The happy couple have elected to write their own vows. Praetor Kargan, the floor is yours.
Wild that I can object.
Princess, together our two nations will enter a state of
Hi,
cooperation.
Charlie.
Your
Hope you're
surplus
doing well.
population will help
Happy
fuel
Wednesday.
future glorious ballets of the Marvog Empire and provide ample breeding opportunities for more
Yo.
Marvog warriors. Kapla!
Yo. Should I object? It seems that I have to object at some point. But I don't know when. I don't want to die. You know what I mean?
Charming. Princess Desdemona, you may proceed.
That's so, romantic. Even though our people have differences of opinion on a variety of subjects, going forward we will solve our nation's disagreements with words and mutual respect.
But what fun would it be? Nothing can compare to the feeling of conflict resolution through the hunt.
There's no chance you're talking about hunting rabbits or pheasant, is there?
No.
And now, the presentation of the ceremonial rings.
Guys, when should we object?
Once you
I'll
place
keep
the
listening.
sacred rings upon each other's fingers, you may seal this alliance and your marriage with a kiss. And from that moment forward, your lives and indeed your two kingdoms will be forever
Yeah.
bound.
I think so too.
But first, if there is any
That's it! It's my cue!
Of any reason that this
It's my
couple
cue!
should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I object!
I object!
Hey! He stole my thunder. But also I'm 12.
Chuck is here to enact his plan. What do I do?
Well, where is this going, you know?
How did that filthy goblin get in here? Guards!
Hey.
Wait!
Yeah!
What a disgusting
Yeah, hold on, hold on. Hold on, they're cooking something.
What did the councilwoman just say? Guards!
I said wait, and I'm done being ignored. Guards, stand down.
Let's go, princess. Okay.
Chuck, what are you doing here? I
Oh my
told you to
god.
Stay away.
Oh my god. Are they in love?
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Yeah, you're telling me, Malcolm.
What I do today, I do for all citizens of the Sprawl who have felt unwelcome for too long.
I assume
For
you're
those
not
of us
gonna
who
kill
look
her.
a little different, who can't walk down the street at noon with their heads
I assume you're
held
gonna
high.
kiss her.
I'm looking at you, mole people.
Yeah, she loves a short king.
By and watch as my people's chances for a good life were erased by the sham of a marriage.
Hey!
And I couldn't watch as the woman I love.
I'm weeping.
What did he just say?
I'm weeping.
Plot thickens again. We just went from soup to gravy, people.
Malcolm, it's me. Okay, listen. Listen. Honestly, look, lesbians win. Lesbians should win here, but also, yes, anti-racism should win. She loves a short king. Let's go.
You can't.
The Sprawl doesn't need you to sacrifice yourself to make it stronger. It already has an untapped power inside itself, waiting to rise up.
Short king and tall queen, literally.
Will you marry me instead? And join in
Lesbians
with
can
your
still
own
be
home?
held accountable when they are huge racists. True.
This will not stand. Princess, you can't seriously be thinking of leaving me for this.
She loves him, Your Honor.
I will, Chuck. I will marry you.
What?
This isn't going to work out. People of the Sprawl, this may shock and horrify the worst among you, but this is Chuck, my secret goblin lover.
Good for you, girly.
And I choose him as my groom. And together we will empower our own people and usher in a better, brighter future for everyone in the sprawl.
Oh shit!
Watch out, Lil. What is that?
By rejecting the leader of Pritchard's proposal of marriage, you have made a grave mistake that will not go unpunished. Consider this message a declaration of war. You are hereby under siege, and we demand your unconditional surrender immediately. Otherwise, we would lay waste to your precious kingdom with fire and brimstone pouring out from our weapons of war. Love and kisses, the kingdom of Pritchard. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Oh shit, indeed. End of part 1. And that's how we're gonna end for today, too. I think if I hit... I think it saves automatically. Okay, there's the save.
The Sprawl, news about the war.
No, we'll do this later. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back to our just chatting. Thanks for hanging out today. I hope you had a good one. What a cliffhanger, am I right? Oh my goodness. Who knows where it'll go next? I genuinely don't know. I've never played this game. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure Little will have her work cut out for her. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for hanging out. Good job. Good job to me. From wedding to war is a big leap. Yeah, literally. But I mean, when the prince, like, got, what's the word? Rejected, he was like, I won't let this stand. So, I assumed that war would be here either way. But now I'm also worried about the Marvog Empire. Maybe they'll do war on us too. At least if we were together, we could have probably gone through the war a little safer, but I want her to be with her short king, you know? So, you know, whatever happens, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's fine. The two should war each other and leave us alone. Truth. Truth. Oof, how many wars can you have at once? You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to think about where to send you guys today. I have so many options. Let me see. Okay, Mendez, are you actually playing Hollow Knight right now, or are you just vibing? You just woke up. Hey, listen. Listen. That goblin, short king, he was in love with the princess and she was in love with him. So it was wonderful and perfect. What if Marvog and Pritchard hooked up, solved both of their marriage woes? Yeah! It'll be fine, probably, I hope. Yeah, you and Beetle are nap buddies. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Alright, your options today are Skyward Sword, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or Hollow Knight. Pick one. Majority wins. I'm catching up to my Discord. Okay. Skyward. Okay, we're going to see Skyward. We're going to see Shermdar. I think I've raided over to Shermdar before with you guys. So be nice to Sherm. Sherm is really nice and cool. And we have to remember that we've raided Sherm this month. So next time we gotta raid someone else, okay? We just have to remember. Here's our raid message if you are a subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all are really nice and neat. And, you know, you help me financially. Or you got your sub from Alex, who helps me financially. And I really appreciate that. Sherm, only Sherm. I have other friends. If you are not a subscriber, thank you so much for hanging out. Also, you could have been anywhere else on Twitch and you decided to come and say hi to me, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to this little corner of the internet where we cry about indies, cry about my hand issues, and look at Neko Atsume pictures with cat butts, you know? It's very important. So we're gonna get ready to go see Sherm. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Cause it's fun? Thank you. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel good to know that I'm giving you guys a good environment to hang out in and thrive and enjoy. Thanks for the free asshole. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I'm starting the raid. I will see you on Friday. Friday we'll be playing Spirit Swap Lo-Fi by beats to match 3-2. It will be our last time playing it, our last stream playing it, so we'll try and get in as much as we can. But I do have to go on to other games that I have for Fridays, so please look forward to it. And then other than that, please note in June, Steam Next Fest is coming. We're not going to be able to do the whole week of Steam Next Fest, so just watch out for that. I'll let you know how much we can do and what we'll do and what my plan is. And we also have the Wholesome Direct in June that we will be co-streaming on a Saturday, so watch out for it. And otherwise, yeah. Remember, please take care of yourself, get some food, get some water, take a bio break and stretch. Please remember to wear a mask and wash your hands. That's the best way to stay safe. I don't want you guys to get sick. I want you to stay healthy. So please take care of yourselves and I'll see you on Friday. I hope you have a good rest of the week.